Alright, let's get this internet happening, and I'm doing a live stream because it is effing freezing here. So let's rock this out. Alright, cool. I'm going to set up my little jig, so this is all cool. Awesome stuff. So this live stream has been motivated for a lot of people that I've been speaking to are saying, Lee, how do I get out of my 9 to 5? How do I live a better existence? How do I move through where I'm at the moment? There are so many people that I speak to. Well, I'll give you an experience. I was at the gym earlier, and I went to a supermarket, and I speak to people. For some reason, you know, I love, you know, and people get a bit shocked. They think I'm going to rob them and say, hey, how you going? They're like, you know, why are you talking to me? Well, because I want to interact. You're a human being. Let's talk, yeah? So I was asking people, and obviously you can feel people's pain, and they said, oh, so what do you do? Hey, Ads, how you doing, bro? Loving the momentum, bro. Keep it up, keep it up. So they said to me, look, yeah, obviously, and a lot of my videos have been shared around Queenstown, because when you sponsor ads, they go out to certain places, and Queenstown was one of where my PA demographic, so putting in that area. And they said, hey, I see your videos, I see what you're doing, what are you up to, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And I said, well, don't worry about me, I want to know a bit about you. And these people were like, you want to know about me? Why do you want to know about me? And I'm like, what do you do? You know, are you happy? Oh, you know, I'm working at this gym. Yeah, I've been working at the supermarket, so on and so forth. Look, I'm doing this job and I'm stacking pallets and stuff. I said, what would make you happy? Oh, what do you mean, what would make me happy? What would make you happy? And you know what? People can't tell me what makes them happy. People can't, let me think about it. But if I asked you what your problems were, you would vomit it out. It would be verbal diarrhea. So I'm thinking, this is interesting. People can tell me all their problems, but they can't tell me what they want in their life. They have to think about it. They have to go, geez, what would really make me happy? Because we get caught up in just getting what we want and being in that level of conformity, being in that level of just putting up with life, and we're not fucking happy. So this is not just one or two people. I was at a restaurant and I was talking to the waitress, and then obviously the owner came over because they go, oh, you have to meet this guy. And so, you know, the interaction what we were having was amazing. And even the owner of this restaurant wasn't happy. And then I said, okay, what would make you happy? Would you want 2 stores? Would you want 3? And he's like, I don't really know. Like, I would probably travel and, you know, just make more money. And I said, okay, if you had more money, then what would that give you? How would that make you feel? People have just got ideas, and these ideas do not have any emotional connection. It's an idea, and this is where the problem is. If it's just an idea, when life gets hard, you'll forget about that idea. It's not an obsession. It's not your reason why. And people are like, yeah, that's cool. And you know what? I want to be a millionaire, or I want to be a sports person, or I want to be a sports model, and that is just an idea. There's no plan. If you don't have any plan, then you'll never be able to get there. All right. So now I'm going to teach you how to have the correct inner mind strategies, the mindset, the energy vibration to get out of your 9 to 5, to make a difference in this world, not work for a boss, be your own boss. Do something which gets you up early in the morning, keeps you up late at night. Something that you just, it doesn't matter, it doesn't feel like work. You don't need a plan for it. And a lot of people say to me, they say, Lee, how do you keep your energy? You have 5 different businesses. You have beast mode, which is your core, which you absolutely love. You do a network marketing company. You have a personal development company. You run other different companies, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're doing all this stuff is happening. How do you have the energy? But more importantly, how is each of your, you know, your interactions or your exchange successful? And that is the key. You can do a lot of stuff, you can burn yourself out, but it's about being successful. It's about giving people what they want, listening to others, yeah? Not putting up with negativity, not putting up with bullshit, and just go, yeah? If you want to get caught up in all the other shit, go outside in the real world and punch on with other people, yeah? Do that. But if you want to be in a place of success, if you want to be in a place of abundance and contribution, then you need to create protective environments, yeah? You need to create protective tribes, environments where you live, and most importantly, you need to protect up here, yeah? So, to get out of your 9 to 5 job, which is journey of bankruptcy, firstly, you need to love yourself. You need to begin to love yourself, to have the confidence to have a better existence, to want to know that you are able to get out of where you are at the moment and be a person of contribution, of being a person of exchange. Because the most wealthy people in the world, and I'll say wealthy, rich is different. Rich is just, I call rich show bag. You're a show bag. You're just there for show and tell. Oh, look at me. I've got nice things. I've got a Ferrari. I've got this. I've got that. Do you think if I wanted to buy a Ferrari, I could? But do you think that's a show bag? Wealth is concentrating up here. Giving interactions with people every day and making their life more rich, making their life more wealthy by adding value to people. That's, to me, that's what wealthy means, yeah? So it's not about materialistic things and getting nice stuff and all that. That comes and goes, and it doesn't mean anything. In the world, that is just you showing off, and I call it you're a show bag, egotistic, yeah? If you want to be wealthy, then add value to people's lives. The more lives that you add solutions to, the more value that you add into people's lives in so many different areas, that's called an exchange. That exchange, people will say, hey, I'm going to give you energy back. And what that energy is someone's belief and trust in you going back. And then what that is doing here, it's called currency. Good stuff. Protection works, adding value to self and others. Of course, that is awesome stuff. So this is the thing. A lot of people come to me and they say, Lee, where I'm at the moment is driving me crazy. It feels like I'm going in circles. It feels like I'm not having any breakouts. It feels like, this is not working, yeah? And these are some people that already work with me. Where they're having the problem is they go to recreate the wheel. They think that they're a master or they're an expert, but they're not. They get a little bit of confidence. It's like someone, well, I've got biceps, I'm a bodybuilder. Someone can skip and they think they're a fighter. Someone does a little bit of mindset and they think they're a yogi. Let's take it down another level. Where people are going wrong is firstly, they do not recreate the wheel. Do not, okay, I'm going to live another past. Because let's be honest, a lot of men, and this was me, my coaches, my mentors, family members that had the success, they would say, here's the path. And I would say, no, you know what? I'm going to go this way because this is good. And I'm going to give, I'm going to create my own path because I'm a man. Crash and burn. Waste your time. While you think that you're going to the right path, drop your ego, drop your attitude, and listen to people that have been there before, yeah? If you don't like anyone that puts a little bit of energy, if you don't like someone that speaks up a little bit and says, grab your balls and fucking get on with life, then, you know what I say? Once you heal the boy, the man will appear. Once you heal the girl, the woman will appear as well. And I'll say that again. Once you heal the boy, the man will appear. So go back after this and think about that, yeah? And for all the women on board, once you heal the girl, the woman will appear. Think about that, yeah? And that's a really good saying that I learned from in the Tony Robbins. So think about this. So let's get into the inner mind strategies of being able to leave your 9 to 5 and to be able to be a person of contribution. Again, you have to love yourself. You have to be confident in what you're doing, not because what the world wants, it's because what's going to fill you up. Because the world needs more awoken people. And once you become awoken and get out of that 9 to 5 and believe in yourself and be that person of contribution, because you know what is fucking so special? No one can be you. No one can ever be you. For whoever's on today, no one can ever be you. And that is fucking priceless. And the more you rock you, the more wealth, the more creation, the more abundance you're going to have in your life. The more you be you. Don't worry about being fucking a Beyonce or Michael Jordan or a Jay-Z or fucking whoever. Be you. Yeah? Whatever that wants to be. And this is the difference, is we are conditioned to fit in society. No, you have to be this and you have to look that way. And nah, because you will become common. And if you become common, you lose your power. The more you can be you, the more you can get yourself out. No one else can be you. It doesn't matter how many certificates or how educated or how much money someone's got. They can never, ever, ever be you. So the more you be you and give that to the world, that's when the magic happens. That's when you have everything you want in your life without even thinking about it. Because a lot of people go force, push it out there. Change is flow. Flow is change. The more you force it, the less you believe in yourself, life gets hard. Think about it. As we teach at Team Beast Mode International, everyone knows, and it might be hard, is that they learn nothing, they unlearn everything. Because the moment you were born with unlimited, infinite potential. You have everything you need. By the time you come out your mother, you have everything you need. Through time, firstly, you can't name yourself. You're in a school that suppresses you. You're around people that you don't like. You're told not to run, not to express yourself. Don't wear this, don't wear that. From the time we're born, it's conformity. We have this pressure on us. Society's blindfold. And people walk around like this, and eventually they start to awaken, yeah? When people awaken is when they don't conform, when they be their best version of them, when they say, you know what? And let's be honest, you know we are fucking so powerful as human beings. We feel everything. Someone comes into our environment, how do they make us feel? That is power, that is energy. But we're told like, oh, let's be numb to it. And we don't align with it, we don't connect with it. We do a role, we do a so-called job, we do, anything. How does that make us feel? I did a job for most of my life and it drove me fucking crazy. I absolutely hated it. The people around me, they weren't leaders. They were fucking power mongers, yeah? People around me that didn't respect me as a person and I didn't respect them. And every day for fucking 10 years, I used to drag myself into this environment because it was a job, journey of bankruptcy, and I would get a little bit of money here and there just to make ends meet, but every day it made me feel shit. It made me feel fucking disempowered. If this is you, this is something that you don't put up with. This is not normal. This is not, oh, well, I have to do it because there's nothing else. That is fucking bullshit. It's a choice. If you drag yourself into an environment where people are draining you, people are putting you down, people aren't uplifting you, that's prison. If you're in a relationship that you're going like this every day, hey, Milo, how are you, brother? Let me have a look. What did Renee write? I have a master, but I've posted triggers, trip me up every day. I've overcome great obstacles and I'm trying. Wrong word. Get rid of the trying, Renee. I'm trying to break through. Life is hard. I want to add value to others. Firstly, you need to change your language there, Renee. Trying and life is hard. If you say you're trying, you're not doing it. If you say life is hard, you're already set up. Send me an inbox and I'll help you out. Yeah, send me an inbox after this. Awesome stuff. That's true. It's at the truth. That's where we're at. And kia ora, brother Milo. Awesome call that we had yesterday. And my auntie Doreen's on. Sending you much love. Awesome stuff. So this is my fucking path. Family members, friends, people in my society, my brothers in my brotherhood, people in my anyone that's in my fucking environment is my life purpose to empower them. Don't get me wrong, my ways seem a little bit, some people don't like them, some people aren't strong enough to handle them. And that's why I say only the strong survive. But I would uplift people, I will push people. When you should be saying, hey Lee, what are you doing, is when I don't speak, when I'm quiet, when I am not pushing you, when I'm not challenging you, when I'm not doing fucking live streams, when I could be doing something else, when I'm not giving you all my energy. That's when you should be saying, hey, Lee, man, where you're at? Where's the energy? You're supposed to be our leader. You're supposed to be our friend. You're supposed to be our mentor. You're supposed to be whatever. Where are you at? Because I tell you what, I've had coaches, I've had people in my environment that don't say shit. To get a message or to even have a little bit of their energy, you need to book in an appointment to get a text message. Okay? So when I'm giving you this energy, when I'm just giving you this value in exchange, it's because I love you all and I care for you so much. Do you know what I'm saying? No, thanks, bro. This is something from my heart. So I want people, firstly, you need to love yourself and you need to know you have a lot to offer to this world. You need to know, and this is what happened, yeah? And I'm going to be honest because I've been there before. It's a quick drink, a bit of amino acids. When we're trying something new, and I'll say try because we're not doing it, when we are moving into, okay, I want to start a business. I want to start a tribe. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to get out of my 9 to 5. I want to be that cool kid, yeah? I don't want to have to report to anyone. And I'm going to go and rock the world. I'm going to invent an app and I'm going to be a millionaire. What happens is, it is a battle. It is a struggle. And most people, geez, it's not working for me, Lee. And, this is hard. And, no one's getting back to me. And of course, The difference is, if you see that post that I put up there, you know, the most, not, I won't say the most expansive mindset, but the most people, or the richest people in the world, have failed. Coca-Cola in the first 2 years sold 2 bottles. The first year they didn't sell anything. The second year they sold 2 bottles. Coca-Cola is one of the biggest income and profit producing companies on the planet. And that's what they received. You look at all the people that have struggled, Oprah. You look at all the people like Michael Jordan that have struggled. The difference between winners and losers is you are going to have problems. You are going to have, there's going to be challenges, yeah? This is the thing. The better you get at being you, the more you push yourself, the more you show up, people will see you, they will understand you, and they will trust you. Yeah? They see you because you're there, you're giving them energy. They understand you from where you're coming. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of people misinterpret me. We had a power couples retreat. The partners, the wives came over to me, they said, Lee, you are completely different in real life. You're a big teddy bear. When you're on there, you're this big grumpy bum, you look scary, but you're hard on legs. That's because of people's limiting, their limiting education or their limiting understanding is, this is not aggression, this is energy, this is saying, come on, there's no fucking tomorrow. What happens if there isn't tomorrow? Come on, people, pick up your fucking game, let's get on with it. Fuck the emotion, fuck the ego, get on with it, because there might not be a tomorrow. This is what it's about. And these people and these girls, these wives, these beautiful ladies were saying, oh my God, you're so different. So people will see you through their limiting beliefs or their conditioning or from their structure of reality. They will either connect with you or they won't. But you don't go, well, people aren't liking me, and you lose your power. And it's like kryptonite to Superman. It's like, well, I better fit in this box. I better fit in that box. I better do that. No, you stay strong to you. As long as you're not being disrespectful, as long as you're not hurting people. Like, let's be honest here. You know, I throw a few swear words, fuck this, fuck that. The reason why I do that is not because I'm just being loose and I'm just being disrespectful. It is because that sticks. It is all strategized. It is all strategized when you say that. If you've been on Netflix, watch the new Tony Robbins movie. Every second word is fuck this, motherfucker. He does it on purpose, because when you do that, and at the end of the day, let's be honest, where did fuck come from? Where did this come from? It doesn't mean anything. It's the meaning that you give it that destroys you. It's the meaning that you give it that puts you in the way. Like, who made it? Did some guy just sit down, well, you know what, the word fuck, that's going to be disrespectful. And this, that's going to be disrespectful. Don't get me wrong. Yes, there are things, but this is conditioning, all right? So please don't get me interpreted with my energy when I go, oh, geez, you're disrespectful, because you know what some people do? They count how many times I swear, how many times I stutter, and then they send me an inbox. I said, oh, that's fantastic. What is my message? And they didn't even know what the fuck my message was. What I said to them, what you do in one area of your life, you do in all, okay? And there's a reason why I told you guys this message, and I want you to go back and I want you to think about it and reflect. So, if you are finding challenges in having money, attracting the right partner, getting the world to see you, firstly, you don't look out here, you look within. You need to connect with your TAC, your true authentic self, yeah? This is what you need to do. No worries, Ed. Love you too, man. So, you need to connect with your true authentic self. What that means is, not because what people say or what's in fashion, be Kardashian or be whoever and this and that, what's in the fashion in Milan. No, you be you. And don't get me wrong, it's going to take a while for people to connect with you. It's going to take a while for people to trust you and feel that, hey, this person's got something to offer. But you do not motivate yourself on other people's understanding or other people's limiting decisions. No. You be you because of you. Or, you know what, this person says, well, you should be like this and you should stand like that. I'll tell you what, when I started my journey, a lot of people would say, well, you know what, Lee, when you do presentations, because I've been on stages in front of 20,000 people. And you know how I rocked up? In shorts, a t-shirt, my tattoos out. Hey, this is where I'm at, yeah? Someone said to me, well, Lee, maybe you need to wear a shirt. And, you know, one of my coaches, JT Fox, well, you have to wear this suit, and it's a power suit and a power tie. You know what? There was 800 people in Orlando, And no one came up to me. No one was I was walking around like everyone else, like a penguin. But the next day, I had shorts on, I had a t-shirt on, and what happened? I had a line of people waiting to speak to me. You know why? Not because I'm sexy. I know I'm sexy, and you're kidding. Is because they wanted to see the gun show. No, maybe. But what they wanted, what it was, you're breaking out of the norm. You're not being like anyone else. You know, you're someone that can actually hold a conversation, but you look like a bad boy, you know? And that's what they wanted. Not to say that we're going to be a bad boy while we're going to play on that. You look like you look like a real person. And I said, what does a real person mean? You know, you were yourself. You broke out of the conformity. You broke out of wearing a penguin suit. I said, okay, if that's what motivates you, I'm going to go with that, yeah? I don't go and put out this to push it in anyone's face, because what I do is, I want you all to feel comfortable in your own skin. When you can feel comfortable in your own skin, we don't need any more robots. We don't need any more zombies. We need more awoken people, because what I said at the start of this live stream, what is priceless is you. No one else can be you, no matter how they try, no matter fucking how many courses they do, no matter how much money or how smart and powerful they are, they can never be you. So you need to grab on to your uniqueness, and you need to absolutely rock it, yeah? I've got a few things here. Joanne, I used to work at the casino with Joanne. How are you? Believing in yourself, showing up strong and authentic with energy, because it is food and energy. Journey is worth the effort to show up ready out of me. Perfect. Love it. I don't think I've met you before, Renee, but thank you for being on. I appreciate this. This is awesome. This is good. This is what fucking live streams are about. Spontaneous. People can just get on, boom, and you'll rock it. So let's send me that inbox, and let's get some value to you. So, firstly, if you're creating an empire, if you're creating a tribe, or if you're moving into a new genre or industry, you do that not because it's the cool thing to do. You do it because it's going to fill you up, yeah? Don't do it because, well, I have to give it to other people. Because if you have to give to other people and you don't fill yourself up, then how can you be a great person of contribution? If you're not happy, if you're not excited, if you're not getting the results, then how can you teach that? Do you know what I'm saying? If you're doing something because of money, forget about it. It will only last a certain time, and people will be able to spot you out. If you're doing it because, well, I'm going to tell this person whatever, and I'll tell you guys a story. I'm going to tell you a story. Just give me a moment. Well, I've been investing big money into coaches and into mentors and moving up the ranks, yeah? And some people that I have been in contact with, what I've discovered, what I've found out, is they don't want to create more leaders. They want to create more followers, and they want to get up on the backs of broken people and vulnerable people and have more followers around them to take their money. Instead of bringing more followers or more power people, more leaders, bringing up contribution, they are looking for vulnerable people, mainly men. This is what it was. And if someone strong comes into their environment, sorry, it's not for you. That is fucking bullshit. And I highly, highly, highly recommend do not do that, yeah? Because it will come back and bite you in the fucking ass, big time. You do not want to create more followers and push people down so you can go up, or I'll push you down so I can move up. You want strong people in your environment. You want to congruently bring others up, so then you can have a collective, and then it's like leaders creating leaders to lead others, the ripple effect, yeah? That's what it's about, helping women, helping men. A lot of people said, Lee, isn't Beast Mode Unleash Your True Masculine Potential? Why are you helping women? That's not authentic. I said, no, hold on a minute. Team Beast Mode International, the core and the brotherhood will always be that men. No women, the reason why it's not sexist is because that core is about men. I've never been a woman, so I can't say, well, ladies, I know how you're feeling. I can guide, I can lead, I can recommend, I can protect women, but I can never ever say, ladies, I know how you feel, because it's bullshit. What my goal is, we keep that core strong in that tribe, and it's the brotherhood, and it's protected, yeah? But I'm all about mass education, helping the masses. So if I'm just helping men, what's happening is we're helping ladies. They've got a son, they've got an uncle, they've got a brother, they've got a husband, they've got a boyfriend, And then they're going, hold on a second, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You should check it out. So we are helping the ladies uprise, because I'll be honest with you, the ladies are here and we are here. Ladies are moving into such a power, and us men are just like, I'm over here, look at me. And that's how it's happening. There's a massive polarity shift. Massive polarity shift. Regan, my fiance, is an absolute powerhouse, yeah? International name, celebrity, and she's rocking it. A lot of her friends are the same. We just had a polarity retreat, and I tell you what, men, we need to step up. We need to step up, because these ladies are saying, hey, where's all the kings? Where's all the men at? So keep that in mind, yeah? There's a massive polarity shift. So when you are creating your empire, when you want to get out of your 9 to 5, your internal drivers, your motivations need to be congruent, need to be authentic. Let's look at it this way. People say, well, look, if I get into a business and if I start something, oh, what happens if I fail? You're already fucking halfway there if you're going to think that. You do whatever it takes to make sure that it doesn't fucking happen. So when I started Team Beast Mode International, I used to be a bodyguard and I used to be a sparky and I was a personal trainer. My dad said to me, Lee, why don't you just get a job, mate? You know, keep the job and get $800 a week and have security. You know, because you get that money, at least it's safe. And I'm like, Dad, no. I'm not going to be reporting back to people that I don't have any respect for. I want to be a person of contribution. The money doesn't matter. How can I be confined? I feel like every day I'm going like this. Being in a job, being in a 9 to 5, being around people that don't respect my fucking power, who I really am. Being around people I don't get along with. That's what's great about us humans. We know and we're aligned. If people we don't like, it makes us feel a certain way. But we're conditioned to smother that. Oh, it's something that I have to do. No, you don't. It's a choice. Do the homework, create a path, create an exchange of energy. And this is it. Look, I don't want to talk about millionaires. I don't want to talk about that, but most successful people have 5 to 7 sources of income. And what that means is sources of exchange. Well, I'm going to be a solution finder in that business and a solution finder in that business and in an exchange is in exchange. What I taught yesterday at the 8-week course about the relationship with money, and Aaron just done an amazing thing about money mindset. Don't call money money. Do not call money money. Because since we are born, unfortunately, majority of us have got a very bad, has an understanding about money, has a very bad representation. Money is hard. You have to work your ass off. And I'll be honest with you, I'm European, yeah? And the European mentality is you have to work big hours and you have to work every day and do whatever it takes and push hard and do all that. Yeah, you might have some money, but you're fucking burnt out, yeah? Why do you think most Europeans have hands like leather? Because they work and work and work. Yes, that's good and is very ethical and so on, but, well, you're putting in all that effort, but you're getting, it's like linear. It's like a linear return. You work an hour, you get paid, not bad. But this is the thing. Don't look at it as money. If you think money, most time people think about hard. It's hard. Scarcity. There's not enough. Big effort. Getting tired. Because I'll tell you what, even saying about money, straight away I say money and I feel tired. What you need to think about, money is energy. Don't even think about it. It's an exchange. How many different ways with different vibrations can I add solutions in people's lives, bring them up to a higher existence, and then, but this is the thing. This is the key before I move on. If you're doing this to get the money, then you're on the wrong plan. You are on the wrong plan. If you're doing this to uplift people, to bring people out of the darkness, to, if you want to call it, lift up the weak, or just bring up people around you, and then you're on the right path. I tell you what my dream is. I'll tell you what my life purpose is, and I've said this on my retreats. Why do what I do? Because I've been down and out. I've had nothing. I've lost everything. I was suicidal. My life was completely fucked, and I was an expert of fucking my life up. Now I'm becoming an expert of living a good life, yeah? And I'm getting better, and I'm getting better. What my dream is, and it's happening, is with my brothers, with the people that I'm helping, is, and this is the dream that I see it, almost 2-3 times a week, is we're all sitting around. And I'm there with my brothers, and we're all there, and their wives and kids and everyone is looking good, everyone is, you know, wealthy, everyone is healthy, and we're all sitting back, and I'm looking back, yeah, and I just say to myself, you know what, Lee? You've helped all these men and all these women. Look how happy they are. Look at their families, because you stood up and you gave your all, and you helped them out, and then they became leaders creating leaders to lead others, and that's what fuels me. That's what fuels me. That's what I do, because I want to step back and not say, well done, Lee, you know, you had something to do with it. No, I want to know that because of me, they didn't give up. Because of me, they've seen a better way. Because of me, they've seen a better path. Because of me, they've gone into their power. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you be that when they talk a catalyst of change. It sounds good to people, but fucking mean it, yeah? A thought leader. Always thinking. I want to give thoughts to people. I'm giving you a lot of my thoughts today. Messenger of strength, coming you with energy to give you the fucking strength to get up and be the best you, be the best man, be the best woman. And at the end of the day, tell you the truth, what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, what you need to hear. There's a big difference. That's what it's about. I'm not here to say, well, guys, you need to do this. No, I tell you what you need to hear to get you to move to a better existence. Not saying I know everything, but what I'll tell you is, I will lay the path, I will get the results, and then I'll say, hey, hold on a second. Don't worry about how many certificates I've got. Don't worry that I've got a PhD in front of my fucking name. What you want to know is, and what you want to believe in, is life experience. Life experience is priceless. And that's what I back myself on. I'm a person of contribution, and I will tell people exactly what they need to hear. And if you take it the wrong way, then that's your choice, yeah? It's a lesson in a way. People need to hear this. When you should be worrying about it, if I say nothing. When I don't show up, when I'm not giving you energy, and when I'm being quiet. Because being quiet is easy, isn't it? Oh, you know what? You go and do your own thing. And it'll get to that point. So that's when you have to, if you've got a coach, if you've got a mentor, if they're quiet, then you need to be working with someone else. If someone's grabbing you, shaking you up, if someone's saying, hey, come on, let's go, let's push, let's do something different, get out of this conformity, get out of the 9 to 5. Because I'll tell you some other strategies. What is an amazing structure is multi-level marketing. It is. You become like a master of building relationships. You're not selling anything. What you're doing is you're manifesting and you're putting belief into others to know that they love themselves, to have a better existence. And all it is just sharing something. Everything is set up for you. When Regan and I did our multi-level marketing business, we went to the top. You know, we blew it out of the water in 6 weeks. Obviously, we stepped back from it because we've got other things happening, yeah? So this is what it's about. You need to be very mindful about, look at different paths. Don't be a master, don't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. You want to be putting your energy into other places, but you also want to be very mindful about, you know, do things that you don't need to be pushing hard. You don't need to be forcing it. You don't need to be, you know, life is hard. Be smart about it. But most importantly, what you need to do is you need to fill you up first. You need to feel comfortable. You need to be lifting yourself up with every interaction that you're doing. And if you're not feeling good, then how can you make others feel good? If you're not in high energy or you're not proud in what you're doing, then how are you going to make others feel proud? This is what it's about. This is what it's about. So firstly, let's do a quick recap because Jeff's on here and I've got a call for him, so I better quickly get off. Love yourself first. Remember, no one else can be you. No one else can be you. That is priceless. That is your winning ticket. The more you can rock you, the more you can just manifest you, the more you can blow out you, the more you can get as the best person of being you. So what I always say is become the identity and the character you need to become to manifest your dreams and your goals. Don't worry about your body. What is the lifestyle? Don't worry about the money. What is the lifestyle? Don't worry about the life purpose, the lifestyle, family, and so on. Look, yes, you want to know basically what you want, but what is the lifestyle? Why do you want it? Yeah. So getting out of the 9 to 5, if everyone's saying, well, Lee, look, I want to get out of my 9 to 5, so on, think of what is going to fill you up. What is something that you're great at? That firstly is going to fill you up, and then what the world needs. Not the other way around. Not what the world needs, and then what fills me up. What fills your cup up? What gives you energy? What makes you into a better person? Because the world doesn't need more zombies. The world doesn't need more sheep. The world needs more awoken people. And again, there's no one else like us for a reason. There is no one else like us for a reason. And you know why? because that is our power, which we are conditioned to forget about. Nah, you know, you're not good and you're this and you're not pretty, you're not tall enough, you know, the wrong nationality, you know, shaved head, you got too many tattoos. No, that is your winning ticket. That is your Charlie in the Chocolate Factory golden ticket to a great life, because no one else can be you. No one else speaks like you. No one else looks like you. No one else thinks and loves like you. So the more you can work that, the more you can get that out, the more you can make people connect with that, then that's what it's about. So the way you're going to get out of your 9 to 5, and I'm just going to quickly wrap this up, is you're going to sit down and you're going to become a master of exchange. You are going to create so many things in your life that you're going to give exchanges. So you think about, okay, the world needs this person needs that, boom, boom, boom. But more importantly, it's going to make me into a better person. Let's think about it. I'll tell you what, most jobs don't make people into better people. They make people into worse. People put on weight. People get angry. People are around energy vampires, yeah? Not all jobs are like that. Don't get me wrong. There are some jobs that have good energy and people are blessed to be in those environments. But 98% people aren't happy in their journey of bankruptcy, yeah? Because what happens is you lose yourself. You get told when to eat, when to go there, what to dress, what to do, so on. You're like a robot. You are. You know, man, press this button, do that, drive that car, eat food, go to the toilet then. Us as humans, we aren't made that way. We aren't made that way. We are made to be free. We are made to be kindred spirits. We are made to express ourselves. That's why we have this energy. That's why we feel. That's why we're about, you know, I won't get into how we're suppressed and it's a mass suppression and this and that, but that's the truth. Once you can express yourself. So I'll be honest, this interaction of me giving you the energy, it feels amazing. It feels amazing because you can express yourself. I don't care if people are judging or writing, whatever. If some people will connect with this, some people won't. At the end of the day, I'm feeling amazing and I'm going to sit down, I'm going to have my coaching call with Jeff soon, and I'm going to know that I've lifted people. Even if I shift your day a little bit, even if you get a little bit of goosebumps, even if you have 1% of anything, of value, and you go and improve your life, or if I put the correct thought in your head, then I'm doing my job. I am doing my job. And I do this because I all believe in you. I believe in you all. Let me speak proper English, if it's proper. I care for you all. And I'm sick and tired of being around people that are in pain. People that are in pain, you all can be living out a better existence. There is more than enough for all of us. Don't say, well, we better not because there's not enough money, there's not enough abundance. No, there is more than enough for everyone. And you all need to start rising up and you all need to start doing what it takes to live this better existence, yeah? This is what it's about. This is what it's about. I speak to so many people, have so many conversations. But what I will say, if you want to keep doing things your way, you're going to get those results. But if you want to do things some way and model yourself around people that have been there, that done that, then do it, yeah? Hey, JC, how are you, Jessica? And this is what it's about. And one thing I'll say, a lot of people that I work with, you know, I think about 300 something clients in all different businesses. Once you defer off the path and try to do things your way, it gets hard. And the interaction's hard. It's for a reason. Why wouldn't you take the shortcut? Why wouldn't you take the road to least resistance? Drop the ego. Stop being lazy. Be the identity. You need to be someone different to get a different result. You can't be that same thing. Well, I'll just make it up and I think I'm doing it. No. I fucked up big time, 3 times in my life, lost a lot of money, you know, got successful really quick and I'm like, well, look, I'll just take my foot off the accelerator and I can do this. You know what? The universe came, bang, slapped me across the face and said, wake the fuck up, drop your ego. You want to model yourself with people that have been there because they're going to give you the shortcuts. They're going to give you the right energy. They're going to say the right things, yeah? Well, you know what? And I'm like, no, hold on a second. I think I know a different way. I know a different path. You might get there eventually, but you'll end up burning out and crashing, okay? So what I'm going to leave you with, because I've got a coaching call with Jeff, who's on right now, is you firstly need to love yourself and know that you have so much to give to this world. And don't let anyone or anything or fucking whatever ever take that from you, yeah? You need to keep pushing forward. You need to keep giving you that energy. You need to be a person that is not going to stop. Because don't get me wrong, it's going to take a while for people to really know you, to let their guard down, to connect with you. It will take a while. So keep going. keep showing up, because humans want to be led by vision. Humans want to be led by vision. And if humans want to be led, I'll say it again, by a vision. Because people don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing tomorrow, life purpose. So create an amazing vision that you will leave others with. Get people excited. Become a state-inducing master. What that means is changing people's state. Get, with your words, pick people up and throw them into a better existence. Once you master that, like Tony Robbins does, then you are going to be adding so much value to people's lives, and without even thinking about it, you're going to have everything you want in your life. Okay? Well, thank you. Thank you for getting on. There's so many people from across the globe at the moment. Awesome stuff. If you want to know any more information, look, these live streams are fantastic, but there's an ongoing process. There's an ongoing path. There's a system. So get in contact with me if you want to take things to the next level. If you don't, you simply won't get in contact with me. We know that, yeah? And that's the difference between who's serious and who isn't. If you want to keep doing what you're doing, then that's what's going to give you those results. But if you want to keep doing something and have the life of your dreams, have the life that you've always wanted, then you know what to do. So thank you. Any questions, send me an inbox. Thank you. There's so many people that were on here that I haven't met yet. And I'm sorry that I haven't gone through all the answers and questions and that. I just wanted to keep flow. So thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Go and love yourself. Be the best version of you that the world needs, but most importantly, fill your cup up. Yeah, fill your cup up. Dave, we're getting people to contact you today as well, bro. Thank you for setting that out. Gabby, you're awesome as well. Awesome stuff. Really appreciate your time and really appreciate your attention and getting my ugly head to scream at you for, I think it was about 45 minutes. Awesome. I better get on this coaching call. And what I will say is, let me quickly leave you with this. I want you to sit down, and even if you want to send me an inbox, I want you to think of 5 ways that you can have a massive exchange in people's lives. And I want you all to inbox me, yeah? Inbox it to me or put it up on your pages and just say, From Leaves live stream, boom, 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 and put it out to the world. So come up with 5 exchanges that firstly will fulfill you up, that make you so pumped up and give you energy, and that makes you into a better person that you want to create. Because you put that out there, that's a declaration to the universe, and watch the magic happen. So 5 exchanges that you're going to put out to the universe, okay? Awesome stuff. Thank you. See you soon. Take care.